Hey guys, welcome to another installment of Ask Mark. We're continuing with our questions, and we were originally going to start talking about the physics of the game, but we seem to expand on all the topics, so we might, we were talking with Eduardo last week, and he said that he might want to do a guest appearance on here, so
awesome, nice.
Who knows, but
nice.
We got, 6 questions for you today.
Okay.
5 questions for you, and we'll just get right back into it. So,
okay, let's go.
First one, again, from Kid Muscle. Says last NFS game had what is that? The Cabrios,
yeah.
Cabrios, and was Hot Pursuit 2.
Yep.
So is it connected with specific physics of airflows above the roof of the car, or is that dependent on only marketing and licensing issues?
So the question goes down to car selection.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what he's getting at, and
Sorry.
so for basically in any Need for Speed game, we look at what's relevant, what's hot in the car market, and the car culture, right?
Yes.
Since Underground, each year we're seeing there's transitions, and we try to follow and be a part of that car culture, and try to be ahead of it. So, cabrios right now are not too hot on the scene.
No.
Maybe back in the day they were, but if we were to tune them in the game, we have all the cars are imported to the game with 3D Max, and we have all the CAD data of the cars, so the physics would be relative to each car. So if we were to get them in, it would be accurate to that car model. It's just for car selection, we go with whatever's hip and cool.
Cool. I just wanted to also expand on that when we're talking about how we select cars for the games coming up and whatnot. We do actually go out and we get a lot of community feedback too. So we got what car your car wish list in the Need for Speed forums. That's probably the hottest topic on the NFS World forums right now. There's tons of threads going on about that. So guys, your opinion is is a valued opinion. We are looking at your guys' threads on the forums. We looking at your email, so keep it coming. We do appreciate that. So, all right.
Awesome.
Next question. We know that the city and world has been created by merging Rockport and Palmont, but has it been renamed, or is it in game still being seen as two separate cities right next to each other?
Okay. Who's this question by? This is
Frescura. Yeah.
So the cool thing is those cities have their own unique identity, and Eduardo was probably the master of this one, but each part of the city, each region will be unique in its own. We're not going to be merging them. I'm talking to Ed this morning actually to touch base with him, and he said it's compared to like a New York and a New Jersey. They're close, but they're unique and they're individual. So him and his team are hard at work at that, and
So it sounds like we're going to keep the names then.
We're going to keep the names.
All right. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
Vintage.
Yeah.
All right. This is from Con140. It says, about 2 weeks ago, I made a beta account and it still says beta status pending. Could you please tell me what's wrong with it?
For sure. So, as you can imagine, there's a lot of fans that are requesting access.
Yep.
So, the good news is this week there will be an announcement that the first batch of chosen recipients will receive an email this week. So, look towards the end of this week for that email.
Okay. So, the one thing they got to remember is this is not like a one type thing. We're not going to do a beta and then cut it off.
Yeah.
So you guys keep applying, keep checking the world site to see your status. If it's pending, that just means that you haven't been selected yet.
Yeah.
We're going to be really selective about who we're bringing in as we go through our beta.
Sure.
It's a long beta too, so
we're doing it in batches, like I said.
Yep. So please be patient. Don't get frustrated. You'll get in there. So.
Yep.
Next one is from MTR-Racer. Will there be enough servers ready when the game will be launched? Won't the servers be full in week 1? This is a good question.
Yeah, it's a good question. We obviously have a huge fan base all throughout the world, but this is something we know coming into this. We've been extensively testing this. Our TDs are on it. We've been doing a lot of technical tests, a lot of all this beta testing. So all what it's about, it's gathering data, not only to see what is cool in front of the game from the fans' point of view, but it's
to make
also
sure our technical infrastructure is in place too.
Exactly. So we're on it. We've been testing this for quite a while. We still have some ways to go, but we're ready where we got to go. So any improvements we're going to make is going to get it more and more stable. So.
I don't know about this, but I would say don't worry about the servers. We'll take care of it. So easy enough.
For sure.
All right, this is from Italy 1677.
Paisa. I'm Italian too, so.
On World where all the let me start over. says a little bit of grammar mistake, but we'll let that go because you're Italian.
Of course. Leave him alone.
In World, will all the areas be unlocked in the beginning, or will you have some only have some areas unlocked?
So very good question. This question pertains to a lot of the game as well.
Yeah.
We are going to ship with quite a bit of area opened up. The beautiful thing with World is it's a game that we're going to keep on expanding. Every 3 months there's going to be drops, and so we're going to keep supporting it for multiple years. So the game that you see in 2-3 years down the road is not going to necessarily be the same game that you see in the start. It's going to grow extensively. It's going to become massive. So yes, there'll be a large portion of the world opened up, but like I said, every 3 months, 6 months, there's going to be big additions.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you got the Believe shirt.
For sure. Yeah.
Believe, Winter Olympics.
Gold medals in there.
The city's nuts right now. It's been good. I was downtown on Friday night. It was just awesome.
Never seen it like this. It's been great.
Awesome. Well, thanks for taking time.
Okay, buddy.
Next week then.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Keep the questions coming, guys. We love it, and we've taken a couple of questions from Kid Muscle. We're gonna keep taking questions from everybody, so don't hesitate to submit.
Yeah.
And eventually we got about 100 questions lined up already right now, so we can keep this going for weeks and weeks and weeks. And eventually you guys' questions will be answered. So please keep them coming, guys. We love it.
We appreciate it.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks, guys.